Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is fear and anxiety. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while back, and the world has completely transformed since then. So if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will interrupt myself and give you the most recent information. At the end, I'll summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. Also, I have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Fear and anxiety. It's known that CFL lights are bad for you. It produces dirty electricity that can affect people with diabetes and people with asthma. They recommend LED lights instead. And I thought, yeah, until they find something wrong with them as well. It's always something. If you're not ingesting mercury while eating omega fatty rich acid salmon, you're getting skin cancer from vitamin D producing sunlight. The world is a scary place, and we're not going to make it out of here alive. The truth is, your physical body isn't going to make it out of this lifetime alive. And it's your body that's the most attached to survival. The expanded aspect of you is immortal and doesn't take such things so seriously. What's really hilarious is all that fear and anxiety can cause physical problems that can shorten your lifespan. Worry about that, why don't you? An acronym for fear is false evidence appearing real. We perceive the world through our mental image pictures that have emotions attached to them. The body's core concern is survival, so that its first question before trying anything new is this going to kill me? When change happens, or even considering change happens, the body can run a storyline out that can falsely conclude that it will die if such and such happens. You lose your job or relationship. Immediately, the body thinks that there will never be another job or relationship. You will die penniless and unloved. Body only sees the limitations and the end of things. You, as consciousness, sees expansion. You lose your job or relationship, you know there'll be a better job and relationship right around the corner. You will be happier than you ever were before. Anxiety is paralyzing. You can't think of solutions and take actions when you're in anxiety. And for nearly every single thing that you're anxious about, it isn't going to kill you. Even AIDS and cancer isn't necessarily going to kill you. There are people living with both for years. If your body is your vehicle and you as consciousness are the driver, when you're experiencing fear, you're viewing it from sitting on the bumper. Bring your attention back to you as consciousness into your center, your driver's seat, and you can start to see clearly again. One helpful way to regain perspective is to talk to your body as your expanded self. You can reassure it and comfort it. You can be your own parent. Taking charge of the dialogue in your head can open your eyes to infinite possibilities out there. It's very empowering to do this. This planet was created as one of dichotomies. It's meant to be the opposite of us, the opposite of expanded, infinite, joyous, immortal, and unlimited. Bodies have a myriad of emotions, a limited lifespan, aches and pains. If it were all a total immersion virtual game, which it is, the program would have deliberate limitations built into it. Anything you break through from one area, another area will come up to work on, because if it ain't one thing, it's something else. So one thing I am thinking as I'm talking about this is that people are experiencing anxiety more and more nowadays. It just seems rampant. And what I actually think is that we're becoming more highly sensitive. We're feeling vibrations more acutely. If you think about it, anxiety is a very high vibratory level. We are responding with anxiety to experiencing vibrating at this higher vibratory level, and it is very uncomfortable for our bodies. Now, my old recommendation would be to ground, create a grounding cord to the center of the earth, and you're welcome to play with doing that. It just doesn't work for me anymore because there's not really a center of the earth. It just goes right straight through like we're on the Starship Enterprise. But I do find it's helpful to center as consciousness in the lower part of my body, and creating that sense of consciousness, kind of a warmth and a vibration, can be very comforting to the body and help dealing with anxiety. Back to the blog. When you shift your perspective from your body personality to you as consciousness, then the game becomes fun. Limitations don't bother you. You immensely appreciate all of it, the beautiful and the ugly. You're amused at the news and the weather reports. Someone shares with you that something terrible is happening with them, and you congratulate them for being so capable to have created that in their storyline. You love it all. Your assignment, should you choose to accept it, is to start recognizing your fearful pictures for what they are, just pictures, and notice how much they're reinforced by advertising and news and relatives and friends change how you talk to yourself in your head and how you respond to your body. Try this for the next 7 days and see how quickly things change for the better. And if you do this, leave me a comment below because I love to read your comments. And I think I addressed this because I was being aware of how anxiety is rampant nowadays. It's a real problem for people. Like I said earlier, I think it's really just a component of the high vibratory level that's going on. So all of this is about just becoming more conscious and making choices to respond and act and navigate as consciousness. This makes it so much easier to be here. So if you like these videos, please share them with your family and friends, and also click the like button and subscribe. And that way you are telling YouTube to share this with more people and get this information out to someone who really needs to see it. If you'd like a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you an expanded perspective of your life and make it easier to navigate and to respond to your body. If you want some manifestation techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is my self-study program where you can learn how to embody specific vibrations to create money and miracles in your external world. You can click on the link below to get that. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can learn about my private sessions where I take a look at the essence of who you are and what's going on in your life today. And then I can answer any questions that you might have. And it's all recorded just for you. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a good preparation for my coaching special where I work with you one-on-one and I give you specifically chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. You can find out about that at my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.